Okay, so hello, Stephen Farman.
Hello.
How would you like to start this?
I would like to start this with a very special thank you to Jamie, who has kept me and Matthew accommodated in his and Beth's flat. I mean, it's very kind. It's very kind.
It's not.
Is it not?
No.
Well, okay.
Okay, well, we'll ease in with your top three. So
Top three.
I'm going to ask. I don't know, because I want to I like the crisp question. So I don't want to ask the same crisps. What about top three chocolate bars?
Top three chocolate bars. Obviously, that's a great question for me with the old tyre G-back. I've got a little bit of experience in this area. Okay, well, Twix is definitely going to be there. So I'll put Twix as second.
Okay.
Because and Whisper Gold first. This is like a close call, but it's either between Drifter and Cadbury's Caramel.
Cadbury's Caramel, really?
Actually, I missed out Galaxy Caramel.
Yeah,
There's
Galaxy
five
Caramel's
there, and I have to pick three. Yeah.
Drifter, I love Drifters.
I'm going to put Galaxy chocolate in.
So that's
Galaxy
third?
chocolate third, and Whisper Gold first, second. Whatever I said.
Twix. Really, you're putting Twix in there?
Yeah, definitely.
It's boring.
It's not.
It is really
I'll tell you
boring.
what, honestly, right, if you get a king size Twix and a normal Twix, if you eat the king size Twix, it tastes a lot better. Nobody knows why. It's probably just the way that they make
Probably
it.
because you can go at it more.
Yeah, well, it could be.
There's
Yeah,
a bit
you
more
take bigger
freedom.
bites. Yeah. Although it feels like it tastes better.
Right, let's get on to the
Yeah, okay, let's get on to something else.
the
'cause
less
obviously-
serious stuff.
Yeah, the less serious stuff.
Right, what about dreams?
Dreams.
What dreams
right,
have you
okay.
been having lately?
Generally, I have quite a lot of anxiety dreams where I'm being chased, where I've lost something. I'll try and think of an example now. I had a dream that I was back in school and there was a lot of people hanging around, and they were sort of like not attacking me but threatening to attack me, and I was sort of like getting away from them. And then for some strange reason, it's probably because I've been watching too much anime, but there was a goddess there, and she helped me uncover this little gremlin which lived inside the wall, and for some strange reason that was my vision, as if it was a vision of God. And
Really?
yeah, I thought it was a vision of God, as if to say that God is a gremlin and he has like certain evil qualities about him, yet people worship him. So there's a lot of people who go out and say like, oh, Satanism is bad, but if Satan's bad, then God can't be all that great, because I generally, from what I found, is that obviously people have called me a nice person, but I feel I have these certain qualities which conflict with that, where I will become quite egotistical in certain situations. Like, for example, say I was in love with a woman, I would try and get her attention all the time, and that would wind me up if someone else was to talk to her. You know, it's upsetting really, because I've gone through life thinking that, oh yeah, to have an ideal relationship with someone who is nice. I mean, people have called me nice, and if I have these qualities about me and these people see that and call me like a knobhead or whatever, then I've done that in the past as well. I've seen nice people and called them whatever, because there's certain things about them which haven't really clicked with me, and I felt that disheartened and also not rejected, but sort of like I'm doing the sort of like thing, the filler words as we were talking about earlier. I end up I've lost my thread, to be honest with you. That's what I do, is I do go off on a tangent and then I go off on another tangent. You know, it's what Billy Connolly does best, and I do worse. So that's a bit of the old comedy influences sneaking through there, but not having much effect on my presentation skills.
Okay, well, what about the other dreams that you've had in the last few days?
The last few dreams, okay. I wrote them down actually, and for some reason I can't remember. There was one where I thought I had it then. Sorry about that. This is not really the best sort of viewing to see your surroundings. Like, you know, I mean, right now we are on like this river type thing, and there's a pub at the side of the river. And if you look over there, there's like loads of angels and things dancing around with flowers in the hair. And, that's quite a good image to have, but obviously I'll leave that to the imagination.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to show it.
No, you better not showing it actually, because you know, people might think it's I don't know. And
this is a dream you had, is it?
Sorry. See, yeah, let's go on that. That's the dream I had just now.
Right.
I just had a dream just now that there was angels over there. Can we move on to another question?
Well, yeah, what about your other dreams? Can you remember any of them that you've had recently?
Do you know, like I said, I wrote them down, but they're in the rucksack back at your flat, so...
I'll have a look at them later.
Yeah, we'll get them out later.
So, right, I know I've sort of asked you this before, but I want to see if 2 years later, or was it 3 years later, that you might have changed. So what for you is the meaning of life?
The meaning of life? Well, there was quite a meaningful meaning of life which I found on a film once. It was, the meaning of life is to get a good job, which I don't agree with entirely, but there are certain aspects to it which I can see why people would say that, because if you enjoy what you do and if you enjoy your job and you don't see it as a job, you're going to appreciate the fact that you've got that job, and you've got more time to give love to people. And a lot of people say that the meaning of life is love. Well, you can't actually do things on love alone. Sometimes you have to. From what I've found is that people who I've met through my life and friends who I've met, sometimes you do have to be a bit stern and say, listen, this is you know, you're getting a bit out of line here, and it's better to have that influence in your life, someone to tell you where you're going wrong. And some people's meaning of life may be that they follow someone else's life, like a religious person might follow the word of God. Someone who's a musician might follow the word of musicians that have gone in the past and philosophers, whereas I myself, I haven't really looked into too great a detail into the meaning of life itself and the questions it arises. So I'd personally say that the meaning of life for me is to exist and just be. But that might seem as quite defeatist, which would explain why I'm crap at football.
Right. I had a question for you and it's completely gone out my mind.
That's just like me. I mean, that's my influence on you.
Well, it was a really good question.
Oh, was it? Oh, no.
Fucking good. Right. Do you want to fill for a minute?
Fill?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You can fill glasses of water as well. Well, you fill the glass, the water you can fill with water. That's my filling. I've also got fillings in my teeth. Well, I haven't recently because I've not been to the dentist.
Just to make it worse, I can't.
Which is sorry. I was going to say that I've not been to the dentist for 3 years because I'm really scared of
Let's talk about the dentist for a bit. And
I'll talk about the dentist. Right, okay. Right. Since recently, I've been going through anxiety-provoking experiences, and especially going to the dentist is one of them which I sort of fear because. It's the needle and the pain, but the thing is, I've found that to experience pain, like say for example, say you're working at a gym, I mean you're working out at a gym, and you're getting through the pain. I mean, you might get a buzz out of that, but I've found that you've got to work at getting the buzz, because at first when you're getting fit and healthy, your body rejects what you're doing and says, listen, you've got to stop, this is hurting me. But that pain is good. It's good pain, and you've got to. So Sorry, that was a little bit of a burp. Sorry, go on.
That's
What
fine.
was your question?
I've remembered it.
Okay, brilliant.
So